This seed spawns you on a massive survival island, but this one has a bit of a twist to it. The entire island consists of nothing but desert, which means things are going to be much harder than other island worlds. As I shall show you around as I give you a full survival experience of this one seed, or at least a general overview from a survival point of view, because right off the bat, as we can see, we spawn literally right inside of a desert, right next to actually a desert temple, which is awesome because the second we actually get ourselves some wood, we can actually break out. Oh, wait a minute, there's no wood here. Which means, at least for me, there's only really one way in getting in there, by breaking a block on the inside, falling down, being very careful, breaking the pressure plate, and then getting yourself all the lovely loot, which honestly, at least right here, isn't the best loot in the world. But with our sand we collected, we could just pile ourselves up. Now, food is absolutely going to be an issue. You could obviously go around, maybe try killing yourself some rabbits or something like that, and hope to get yourself some food there. Or a better option is head off in this direction, because not only is there access to quite a bit of food, but there's also access to quite a decent amount of wood. And on the way to the ship and everything like that, we'll pass this huge cave, which at this point has no use to us because, again, we have no way in getting in there. But after you collect your wood from that one ship, you're gonna head across the waters over to this second desert island. But because they are pretty much right next to each other, I'll just call this one mega island. But obviously you're gonna want to head over here because this is pretty much your only main source of food for the start. Yeah, without this one village, it'd be way harder to survive on this huge island. Because think about it, there's no grass, there's no easy accessibility to like wheat seeds or anything like this. Without the village, you'd be in a pretty bad spot. And not just because of the food, because this building right here contains the only grass you'll see across the entire island. But then after you get yourself settled in the village, after you go get all your wood from the shipwreck, then you should have no problem at all tackling this second desert temple on this one island. With still not the best of things, but at least some emeralds to trade with the villagers. And then come almost 800 blocks out in this direction, and you'll finally reach the end of this one island, with once again, a whole bunch of coral. And I haven't mentioned it yet, but I think surrounding the entire desert island is just coral reef upon coral reef upon coral reef. Oh, and a little bit of hidden grass around the place. But yeah, from the looks of things, the coral reef goes pretty much around this entire desert island. But in the case you like the sea, but you don't want to have to deal with the struggles of starting off in it, then I'd recommend from spawn, just taking off in this direction because there's actual mainline over here. However, not the mainline you might expect, at least straight away, because there is more desert over here, a lot more desert, which actually goes on for quite a decent length of time until you eventually, finally, find some naturally generated trees. But at least on the way, you'll pass by another village, a desert temple, and a pretty buried ruin portal. And I guess since we're here, this is the type of spawn you'll get. And you know, I think I've seen better spawns, if I'm honest. But at least not far from the spawn, you'll actually get yourself another fortress. But other than that, yeah, it could have been a better nether spawn. But to be honest, all spawns in this one seed could have been better. But if you're looking for a seed with some pretty serious challenges at spawn, as well as, a nearly buried desert well, then this seed has you covered. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later.